You're live.
Now, we made it. It worked. Thank you, Jesus. Welcome to Courtney G's spot. It has been so long, my friends, so long. It feels like an eternity since I've been here. So much has happened. We've got a lot to talk about tonight. I hope you're ready. I hope you're here with us live. Make sure you subscribe. Get the like button on. There's so much coming. We've got to talk about crypto. We've got Earn Hub conversations. We've got talk about hacks. There's been crypto hacks. We've got rug pulls. We've got a conversation I'm having next week on an AMA on Twitter Space. What? My face is on a pamphlet. My face is on a pamphlet. Check this out. There's so many things going on. And what was it last item? Oh yeah, there's that naughty word we're not supposed to say. That disease that everyone's talking about. We got some weird things going on. Plus, this NFT marketplace that I've been marketing. These guys are fantastic. 3D Good and Mad Scientist on Twitter. Look them up. So what is it? Scienceverse.us. They're fantastic. Follow me on Twitter. You can see all this stuff I post. Most of their NFTs don't even look like art or don't look like the digital. They look like the real. Anyway, I have so much to talk about. I'm slipping over my own tongue. But thank you guys for being here live on the show. We do this. We try to do this every Sunday. We were doing it for so long, doing it for 2 years now. We had to take a break. Lost internet. My computer's a piece of crap. We are currently on better equipment. We have better internet. And hopefully you can hear everything that I am saying. And you are here with us tonight. And I say us because I have this gentleman that has been with me from the beginning, back in the background, monitoring things, making sure everyone backstage is taken care of, all the fruits and hors d'oeuvres have been handed out. DC is in the house on his fake mic, ready to bring it.
Are we bringing it?
Oh, I think we're bringing it tonight. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot going on. We're gonna might have to Google some stuff tonight because we're gonna go deep. We're gonna go so deep.
First and foremost,
you're gonna feel it in your prostate.
Let's talk about, just to keep the conversation light, and then we'll go into the deeper stuff. I know we want to hit our points, but we only got a few for our whole hour. If you're a Chiefs fan or a 49ers fan, as we both are, it hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, the Super Bowl's tonight, so
it was already.
We were watching it. We saw the halftime show.
We got
probably the best one. I mean, it was a little lackluster.
I mean,
but
if you want to talk about overall memorable, I don't feel like they're going to talk about this as long as they talked about Jennifer's nipple or Janet's nipple.
Jackson.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not as scandalous as that. But as far as Super Bowl performances go,
and big heavy hitters, those are top of the tier performance artists, and they were all day. But that was
Snoop
fantastic.
did really good. Dre did really good. It was actually kind of funny to hear how different 50 Cent sounds from when he first started to now. He's so big.
He's so much bigger.
He came out, and I was like, dude,
yeah. Like 50 Cent turned into $1.50. Like,
right.
He is huge.
Inflation, bro.
Yeah, that's what happens. Inflation. The whole country's inflated right now.
But yeah,
good Super Bowl. I mean, I guess
it was okay. I didn't get to finish it, obviously, because I was late. And
we have more important things to do.
We do.
We have this to talk about. We want to be here for
you. And
you.
the Chiefs and the Niners weren't playing. So
yeah, who gives a crap?
I know we wanted to see our teams. I'm a huge 49er fan. He's a Chiefs fan.
In fact, we were doing this show 2 years ago when the Chiefs and
you're right. You're very right.
The 49ers took on each other.
We won't talk about that.
One of us was sad for a while after that. But we are better now, and we're moving forward.
I wanted to see the rematch. And
that would have been an epic rematch.
So, I mean, it had to be a good end because the LA Rams actually brought it back around, and they won 23-20. I feel like the Bengals were doing pretty good. Yeah. I have no...
So Rams won?
Yeah, the Rams won.
Okay, Rams won. Congratulations. Too bad you couldn't win in St. Louis.
Oh!
I imagine tonight Los Angeles is on fire.
Oh, man. They are partying harder than they ever did.
Anytime.
I guarantee you, Dre, Snoop, Marion, M, and Kendrick all went somewhere, and there's a huge after party somewhere.
But how do you think the Raiders feel? They went all the way to L.A., couldn't do it. And then they left, went back to Oakland, and then Rams took over their spot and then did it. Oh.
Well, I'd say ha, because if you know anything about the Raiders or the 49ers, fuck the Raiders.
Yeah.
So
Unless you're a Raiders fan, you don't like the Raiders. That's just kind of how it is. Every other team you can root for if you're any other fan, but
and while I'm claiming the Niners so hard, I know we don't have the best years all the time. It's not like we're an A1 team. We don't have a Mahomes and stuff like that. But our team has been doing good the last handful of years. I was honestly surprised because I've been doing a lot of other stuff this year. So when I found out that the 49ers were actually playing in the playoffs and we had another chance and we got that close, I was really excited and surprised.
I will say that they got really lucky in that Green Bay game. If it didn't snow that day, I don't think they would have won. For whatever reason, I feel like Rodgers dropped the ball.
I've heard that, but I feel like if anybody's going to play good in the snow,
it would have been Green Bay
that lives there
in the snow. Why couldn't Rodgers play in the snow?
We don't know nothing about snow in the Bay Area, but I mean, damn. So
anyway,
we pulled it out there.
It was a good 2 years ago. Now we're back. Rams won. Congratulations. Moving on.
Epic halftime show.
So, crypto.
Speaking of crypto and the Super Bowl, I was extremely excited to see how many crypto commercials were involved.
Did you guys see that?
In the series of commercials that run during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, if you're not into crypto. I can't name them
all, but Coinbase being the biggest one.
And I know there's one that starts with a T or an L that they were giving away a lot of money.
Yeah. And I think there was like some type of investing app or something like that.
Did you see an NFT app or an NFT ad?
I don't know if I saw an NFT ad.
Curious.
It was just, I had it on just to catch the halftime show, so I wasn't really paying that much attention. And when the commercials came on, I got 3 kids, so we were playing and shit.
I was at work.
We built like a giant pillow thing that they were all jumping off the couch into.
That's why there's never cushions on my couch. It's just kind of build a fort, man. Just jump in the fort.
That's what kids do, man.
And I'm not coughing because anything contagious. I'm coughing because I can't tell you.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, you know. Oh.
The one thing that can make you cough for like 20 minutes after you did it.
Yeah, it was a heavy one too.
It was.
It got me going
pretty rough. I didn't know if we were going to make it. I was like, I'm going to have to go on, and it's just going to be this beautiful yin-yang symbol on the screen and me talking in the background.
Which we were discussing right before the show. Do you think like celebrities and comedians and actors and whatnot, like really literally minutes before they go on stage or before they perform, or even artists, they're like in the bathroom, like throwing up or eating a sandwich or taking a shit or like calling their mom or just some human stuff, like sweating, like I don't know if I'm going to do it. And then Bon Jovi comes out and he's just a badass or something, you know, like is that how it works?
I think only Eminem's admitted to that.
Oh yeah, Mom Spaghetti.
Yep.
Just like you said, Mom Spaghetti.
I'm honestly surprised it didn't go last, because if you know anything about Eminem, whenever he's featured in a multi-singer thing, he's usually last.
I do have to give props to Snoop, because wasn't there so much for so many years? Snoop never gave Eminem credit for shit.
Yeah,
and then he came out more recently and has.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just watched like pre-game halftime show thing last night, and they were talking about how when they pulled all these people together, that Snoop and Eminem did have to like talk to each other and be like, you know what, fuck it, let's go.
I mean, Snoop at this point he hangs out with Martha Stewart, like what is it really? That Eminem has proven himself on multiple occasions,
over again,
and I mean, not like he needs to any individual human being.
Show me somebody that started in the 90s and is still relevant, fully relevant.
Besides those people that just performed in the Super Bowl.
I mean, like, okay, yeah, besides all those people.
Yeah.
Those are literally music icons.
Yeah.
And you can't, I mean, Kendrick's a little, like.
Was that who that was?
Yeah.
I didn't want to sound like a dick, but I couldn't name that one person. I knew everybody else's name.
Pretty sure Kendrick was like mid-2000s, late 2000s.
Even Mary J. Blige looked just as thick as normal.
Oh, man. She was looking so good on stage.
And you notice how her outfit didn't malfunction.
Yeah.
Just trying to say.
Weird how that works.
Crypto.
He's going to make it, I swear, guys. I promise.
It's right here. It's like if I could just open the door and just pull that little out, it would be gone. Maybe I should just start earlier. Didn't I do that right when I got home? That was like 45 minutes before. Anyway,
Crypto.
Okay, there was a commercial during the Super Bowl I got to complain about real quick. Hold on a second. It was towards the end. We talked about this one. It was a little talking robot that you sit on your countertop. And as I'm watching this commercial, I'm trying to figure out what the hell this robot is for because the camera's talking to it and everything in your house is talking to it.
Yeah, I thought it was a security system at first. Like, I was looking at it and I was like, who the hell came out with another security system?
Here we go. Another thing that observes your house. No. This mom goes to her son and, like, sticks the thing up his nose or whatever they do behind the scenes and sticks it in the little thing and shoves it in the little box. And written down the side of it are the 5 little letters. And I'm not going to say because I don't know if those letters are still banned, but they spell out a word that rhymes with Probit.
Yeah, Probit. That's a watch.
Yeah, that's also a trading platform. Why is this necessary? Why does there need to be an electronic device that talks to the rest of your house that protects us from a virus that I thought we were becoming less concerned about?
Speaking of which, yeah, because the other day I just seen that California is actually lifting their mandate again. And if California is lifting their mandate, then it has to be pretty chill.
Yeah, because everything gives you cancer in California. And if they're not concerned about this anymore.
If you don't know what Prop 69 is, you have not been alive long enough.
It's made it all the way to the Midwest.
Oh, yeah. Everywhere. In almost anything, if it is not a singular thing. And, I mean, if it's in a package and it's got a label.
And if it's been through the state of California.
And if it's sold in the state of California, it probably says Prop 69. This whatever is known to the state of California to give you cancer. And maybe cause birth defects, depending on what it is.
That's on your toothpaste, on your hairbrushes, on your toilet paper.
Matter of fact, you go ahead and talk, and I'm going to look up where that originated from.
So, yeah, I was just really concerned about this stupid-ass commercial. Because if we're getting through this, why do we need to create devices now to keep our family safe? From what? You jerk-offs? God, I fucking hate our government. Phew, shut that.
Yeah, I was going to say, there goes the show. Like, we can say whatever we want to now.
Yeah, Jesus. I just don't understand. Like, it's the amount of ignorance. And it just controls. I've had friends I don't get to talk to anymore because they don't think my mannerisms are as protective as others because
I'm sorry, it's Prop 65.
65. Because I think at this point we're all fine because we're still dying more from the flu virus than any of this other shit. So God, just get the fuck over it. Quit. Fuck. I'm sorry. It just really bothers them because it's just so many arguments I've had because of this shit. So many. It's the same as at this point. It's the same as talking about religion or politics. You are wrong, no matter which side you're on, because there's always going to be somebody that disagrees with you. So shut the fuck up about it, and let's move forward. If you want to wear a mask, go wear a mask. If you don't. Let's shut up and just go buy your bread and toilet paper.
And while we're on that subject, go Canadian truckers.
Yes! Fucking go Canada. Always go Canada.
Canada's so dope.
I want to vote Canada as the president of the world.
Yeah, can we just put Canada into office?
Hashtag Canada for president.
Yes, Canada for president.
This is just, I don't understand. The United States is the most... Our president is handing out crack kits.
Oh, man.
Did you look this up? Go look up Biden crack kits or clean crack kits or some shit. Now, I get it. There's European countries that are doing this on a certain level because there's so many addicts and it's keeping diseases down. But I don't think they're not going to share these. They're just going to have more access to the syringes to fill with their crack and share it with their friends. We can't get money for health care. We can't get money for school systems. We can't get money for people with real diseases like cancer and things of this nature. But we can make sure our president's son and all their crackhead friends are taken care of. Yes, this is my little political section right here. I don't care what president. I don't like politics. I don't like government. They don't do anything for the people. So it's not like you put a new guy in there and he's going to do anything for the people. Next one, and it's going to be even worse than this one, and it's just going to continue.
What do we get? What do we get?
Until
Trump back.
We'll die. What do you mean we get Trump back?
Yeah. What if we get Trump back?
I don't know.
I feel like at this point there's a really good chance that we'll get him back.
Well,
Because it wasn't terrible.
Maybe he'll take the crack pipes away. Because I don't understand this country anymore. This is why I don't pay attention. I have family members. My brother, he'll ask me, like, did you see this on the news? No. Because once I see this shit, it just makes me mad because it's just loads of ignorance being just dumped onto us, and we just take it. And then we go watch cat videos and watch TikTok, and we're all fine. Like, we won't ever do, there's nothing we can we do? What can we do? What do we do? Like, do we cause an uprising and then just fight the government?
You do what Canada's doing.
Yeah, you protest. But in mass, like Canada's truckers are the best. Truckers do more for any country than any politician ever. They did shit for our country when they were trying to take down pedophiles and stuff. Remember that during COVID? No, most of you people don't because nobody paid attention to that shit because we're too busy worried about our toilet paper shortage. You guys are fucking morons.
Which is only because of idiots like that one lady, and this wasn't even COVID. Oh, shit. That's all right. We already said redact that last statement, Judge. But anyways, so no, what was it? I'm trying to remember now, but there was this one point that a lady filled a room in her house with toilet paper.
And then she tried to sell it, right?
Oh yeah,
or return it or something. No, you're stupid. I hope you wasted your life savings on toilet paper. I really do, because you're stupid.
And I'm not sure what's worse. The fact that people do that when, like, crazy stuff like the probate happens. Hey, don't you tell me that. We're still good. My computer was just like, we don't know what's going on.
We're still alive, right?
Yeah, we're still good. But, yeah. So that at least makes a little sense in the case of you're going to be locked in your house and we're not going to let you go anywhere for a while. Like, that makes sense. But the lady that filled her whole room with toilet paper was legitimately just another one of those, the world's going to end moments. And
Karens?
Not even that. I don't know what you call those people.
Ignorant morons?
Yeah, we can go with that.
Selfish assholes who don't think of anybody else but themselves?
Yeah, like, lady, what do you really need?
That
like
much.
1,000 packs of toilet paper.
Have we used that much in our lifetime? A room full?
I use a lot of toilet paper when I take a poo because I'm just deathly afraid of getting poo on my fingers. So, like,
well, I've used the mentality. I heard a comedian say this one time. He placed it like this: like if you're walking down the street and you fall on the ground and you put your hand in dog poop, do you just dry with a paper towel and wipe it off? No, you wash the shit out of your hands with soap and water most of the time. So why are we using dry paper to wipe poo off of our bodies? Since that time I heard that, I wet my toilet paper. Or I'll buy Continental wet wipes or some of that, some of those breakdownables, because that's a good mentality. And most men have hair.
I feel like the rest of the world just laughs at us because every time I see some kind of something about toilet paper, they're like, why don't you just get a bidet? Like, and I just so many people, I feel like it can't even be Americans at this point. Because how many Americans have a bidet?
Like, they're celebrities.
I mean, yeah,
most of them just do it for like funsies.
Right. I'm sorry. It's a little weird. I don't want a stream of water squirting at my butthole.
I mean, after a few weeks, you get used to it.
I'm sure you can get used to it for sure. Like,
you can just give your kid a water gun, and when you're done, just bend over and just. That could work, right? Hashtag water guns for the youth.
Yeah, that's what we need to promote. Get your
crypto.
Get your fucking 8-year-old to shoot your butthole with a squirt gun after you take a poo. That's gonna catch on.
Are we canceled yet?
I know.
Do we have anybody watch?
We got 2 viewers.
Hello, viewers.
We love you.
Who's here?
We appreciate you.
Anybody talk? Anybody say anything?
So
you're one of the viewers.
I am one of the viewers.
So it doesn't count.
Atul, what's
Atul!
up, man? Sorry, I've been doing research in the background.
We've adjusted. I can't see my screen right now, so he is in control of the screen, so I can't see what's actually going on.
I mean, I guess you could pull up your own live stream,
I
but
could
that'd be a little weird, I guess.
see my giant face up there,
Yeah.
watching my own shit on there. Atul, how you doing, my friend? What's going on? We're about to talk some crypto. We've been talking some weird shit for a while.
Mr. Kuba's in the house.
Kuba.
What's going on?
Hey, Kuba. I'm getting my helium miner tomorrow. My first one. It finally showed up. I missed it 2 days, but UPS has been trying to deliver it. I got my wallet set up. I have a helium miner. It'll be here tomorrow. Are you confused?
I feel like we talked about this before on the show, but we're down to meet. But anyways, they left because we didn't say nothing to them. Poor guys. We're sorry.
Oh, don't leave. Come
We
back.
apologize. We didn't mean it.
Look me up.
Look you up.
Oh, it's right there. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh crap.
There should be a place to. Oh. What was that? Was it really?
Just a hair. We're on widescreen. It's a little different. You can like it. Give me a like.
It'll be here in a minute.
Yay!
Connected.
It's weird to see the delay now because I don't usually see the delay. I see myself in live. So we're gonna count how many seconds? 3.
I guess somebody would have to.
It's about 3 second delay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Now that we're on good internet.
Yes.
We haven't always had good internet.
Right.
We
In
now
fact,
have the fortune to have good internet.
it's looking pretty good. I feel like we haven't lost any weird connections. We've been doing pretty good. Anybody in the house want to tell us how our connection is?
Yeah, what do you think? How is this compared to before? I feel like watching it on my screen here, which I've had it up just to see if there's any craziness. I feel like the only load bars, circles I've seen are because of I'm on my phone network. So
We did, the last video got like 55 views or something like that, or maybe it was 2 videos ago. So yeah, crypto.
I keep saying this word of deferring.
You gotta wait. I got stuff to tell you. You gotta come. You gotta wait for it. You gotta bring it. Since you didn't want to watch it live, now you gotta wait. Or I guess fast forward.
Something about that.
Usually I'll do a giveaway, but I don't have anything to give away because I did get rugged and hacked this past month.
Let's go ahead and start with a down. Not too many people start with the down. So it does happen, unfortunately,
In crypto,
in crypto.
specifically in DeFi and the Binance Smart Chain anymore, because to create a coin, it literally takes, you can do it with 2 BNB and make a coin, make it a honeypot, steal people's money. Be done in an hour, triple your money. Very easy to do. It's done all day long. I had contemplated this myself, but I'm not a thief, so I can't seem to bring myself to do something of that nature. But people do this all the time. Now, I did not get suckered into one of those. I got into a coin that was actually seemed pretty legit, and it's called Green Shark. And the
name.
The devs during the process seemed to be doing what they should have been doing, and they were putting out information and moving forward. But then they handed the contract over to another person that they thought they trusted, that they thought they doxed with, and this person, who apparently said they lived in Australia, took the contract and stole all the liquidity out of it. So it negative times 10. Like it sucked. Took my $1,000 and took it down to 100. And now this was after the EarnHub hack, which happened like a week prior to that. So I think last week and a half ago, EarnHub, their contract, their staking contract got hacked to a point to what it was.
Real quick, before we get too deep into explanation, I feel like we should back up a little bit and go ahead and explain what liquidity is to maybe some new viewers that may be just trying to get into crypto.
Oh my gosh.
That's why they're here.
Oh, okay.
So exactly how does what is liquidity?
That's a good one.
And what's it do for a crypto?
So that's what I was reading actually today. There's a huge difference between liquidity and market cap. So when you look at market cap, that is the total supply of coins, and then you take the total or the price of the coin. So if you have 100,000 coins and each coin was 100 or $1 a piece, I'm sorry, the market cap would be $100,000 because your market cap is the total value of your coins altogether in accordance to the price. Liquidity is what is actually, this one's a little harder. In fact, my brain is still trying to wrap around it. Liquidity is what is actually the money that is in what the total value is worth. Now, this one's hard. So, because that's where you'll get a lot of people, they'll start with, like, you can put $40 into a coin and have 100,000 coins, but each one's going to be worth like 0.000004. So your total value of that coin is only worth $40. So now you drop that coin into the real world, into the market, and people start buying this. Someone buys one BNB worth of that coin. That price now goes up ridiculous amounts because that $40, essentially, we'll say one BNB is worth $400. You just added $400 to the liquidity pool. So the entire value is no longer $40, it's 440, which you technically just multiplied times 11. So now the shares are worth less each when it comes to liquidity. Originally, all the total 100,000 tokens were worth $40. Now that someone dumps more money into this, but they get only a chunk of the pool. This is so hard. I'm still trying to wrap my brain around it. They only get a chunk of the pool. So they'll get a percentage of the pool. Say they only get like 4%. So they're only getting, if they go to sell, they're not going to get back that original BNB worth because you only now own a percentage of the total volume. That brings it another way. So you spend a BNB and you get 10,000 coins out of the 100,000. You own 10% of that coin. But you've added that $400 to the entire value of the entire coin. So all 100,000 is now worth $440, but you only own 10% of that. So you invested 400, but your total value is only worth 44 if you go to sell now. That's where volume comes in. That's where you have to have more people dump money into the liquidity. If you do not have money dumped into these decimal coins like that, there's no money to be pulled out. So if that makes any sense at all, that is the easiest way I can explain it. Because when you buy into a coin, you're not buying. You're buying a percentage of the total volume, and when you sell, depending on the percentage of what you hold, how much of the liquidity you're going to get out of it. If that makes sense. Now I know that's extremely convoluted and hard to follow, and please go read more on that because I know I fucked that up somewhere in the middle there. But that is the easiest version I can explain. The more people, like everybody keeps adding a BNB after that, what I was just explaining. So now you're just adding 400, 400, 400. So liquidity just keeps adding up, but those people are only getting an X percentage of the entire volume. So their percentage now, as the liquidity goes up, so that first guy that spent that BNB is getting a bigger chunk than that fifth guy that spent a BNB. Does that make sense? Because the price has gone up since that first buy. Does that make sense? They're adding essentially the same amount to the liquidity, but they're getting a smaller piece of the pie. Does that make sense?
That's all math to me, so no. I'm actually trying to find this thing that was suggested to me while I was initially looking this up.
That's a hard one, guys. That's a hard one. And I'm sorry if I just screwed your brain so much that you don't want to watch anymore. But keep sticking around. We got more to talk about. We're an hour-long show. This is how we do it. Like, subscribe, join the conversation. If you're still here, we're going to go back to doing this every Sunday now that we have equipment that's appropriate.
Yeah, and I mean, it looks really good. We'll, of course, find out exactly how good it was after the show.
Yep.
Because I think it's a little different after it fully processes the video
Yep.
from when we're actually running it live. But as far as liquidity goes, Whiteboard Crypto on YouTube has a good 9-minute and 30-second animated video that explains the liquidity pool and how it works.
There you go.
So, Whiteboard Crypto. Like whiteboard you write on.
Yeah. So when the liquidity of a token is removed, that's when you see those big red lines in crypto. So that you can watch. In fact, a couple months ago, there was a live. Some guy was doing a live video, and all of a sudden, the coin he was watching, the liquidity got yanked, and you just watched it go do 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 straight down, a big red line. And you could go look at EarnHub's chart most recently because they got hacked. Their pool contract pools. The contracts got hacked.
So before you go deep into that, what is a staking pool?
A staking pool. This is easier to explain. Way easier to explain. I like using metaphors. So essentially, just think of it really as a pool. They in crypto, electronics, internet. Anyway, there's a lot of metaphors, hyperboles. So a staking pool is essentially you take what you own and you're literally throwing it in a pool, a digital pool, a metaphorical pool with everybody else, right? And while your money and everybody else's money is sitting in a pool, according to how much you have, say you own 1% of that pool, on the buys and the trades, whatever percentage is allotted to come into that pool is distributed amongst everybody in that pool. So if you own 1% of that pool and there are 1,000 or 100 people in that pool and everybody owns 1%, when $100 of staking rewards comes into that pool, everybody gets $1. That's simply put. So that's a pool, and you gain with EarnHub. You were gaining random blue chip tokens. They had different contracts and different partners they were partnering with, and you would earn these different cryptos, and you could do with whatever you wish. I just kicked my camera. Oh my Atlanta. So that's one way. Why is it moving? Why are we moving? We're moving slowly. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Everything's moving. But here we go. So that's the easiest way I can explain it. If you have any more questions, you guys can message me. I'm BabyJesus816 everywhere. On Twitter, Instagram. Follow me. Telegram. And I will explain the best as I can. So those are pools. Liquidity as best as I can. So EarnHub got hacked in their pools. Apparently, this contract style that they use has a discrepancy in it of some sorts that was able to be hacked because they weren't the only ones. Everrise also got hacked like a day or two later for 40 times as much. EarnHub lost just under $300,000 in liquidity, and Everrise got hacked for like $13 million. So there was a whole bunch of hacking going on. And most recently, there was some people up in New York that got caught with $6 billion or something like that of stolen crypto from like 4 or 5 years ago that they finally traced down. So whoever did these hacks, they're hiding for quite a long time. So they're getting away with it for a while because what happens, they send them to, at least with this specific hack, EarnHub's hack, they sent it to a thing called a tornado wash, essentially. So it kind of like a pool, but this one mixes your money up in crypto to a point it's harder to track. You can still do it, but it's just a lot harder. And then just spits it out in different ways. So the hackers use that to exploit the EarnHub contract, staking pool contract, and store all the liquidity. So EarnHub is now switching to this coin called Anyflex. I don't know what Everrise is doing. And then I took what money I had left, what tiny bit I had, and I flipped a little bit on that quick dip and then I put it into Green Chart, and then that stupid bitch rugged everybody, male, female, I don't care what you are, you're a bitch, and stealing people's money, and I'm so sick of scams. So on most occasions, I'm pretty good about seeing scams, but I can't see hacks, and I don't understand when devs hand their contracts to people they don't know. So those are two things I am not familiar with. I was not able to foresee. Scams are easier because you can see them coming from a mile away. I've been able to spot those pretty good up to this point. But this most recent shit is not something you can control. Now, the hack exploit, apparently there was shortcuts taken. But we won't go into that. You heard that shit. Well, you were in the voice chat, weren't you?
Pretty sure.
After they got hacked and they came in and we're talking about what happened.
I might have missed that piece of advice.
I was listening.
I was just laughing so hard at Rover because he was losing his shit.
He's like, I don't give a fuck.
He was losing his shit.
Everybody here, I don't care how my mannerisms are. Y'all can suck it. I don't really care. I lost all my money. Yeah, Rover was pissed.
Rich Char says Green Chart rugged.
They sure did, Rich Char. Go in. If you go look in the chat, Green Chart BSC in the Telegram chat, they locked their chat and said don't buy. They handed their contract over to someone who apparently was holding onto their coin or a holder of their coin. And they said they trusted her, him, whatever, from Australia, and handed her the contract. I say her because that was her profile picture, so we're going to call her her until we find out otherwise. And then they stole all the money. So,
and this is not just a crypto thing. I mean, it's a lot harder to do and much more traceable, but your bank account can easily be hacked.
Oh, yeah.
People
get scammed all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Go look up scammers on YouTube. People are just sending cash, boxes of cash through the mail and FedEx. Like $45,000 in cash this guy's caught stopping a scammer. Unreal. So this isn't just a crypto. It's just more.
It's a lot easier.
Easier. And because it's newer.
Because you can, and not only that, but the base of the whole point of crypto is to be anonymous. So it's a lot easier to steal stuff from people when you're already anonymous.
And when you don't know what's on the other end of the line, it's a lot better to research some shit. Now, I invest everything I talk about. First of all, I always invest in my own money. So I don't just promote shit. Nobody's paying me to promote anything at this point. I just promote the things that I'm into and I bought. And I, of course, bought EarnHub back when it was SaveFern. And then they swapped over and this shit got hacked. So now they're swapping AnyFlex. I'm not buying any. I'm just going to take what they give me and just hopefully roll with it. And more recently, I still have AdaCash. AdaCash is fantastic. They're about to come out with their own video game. It's going to be out. It's called Cashimon. It's going to be fantastic. So you can, and I've been staked over a month now. And so I'm with them. I'm with their chat.
I'm up to 29.
So yeah, it's been a rough past month in DeFi, but I don't stop. And you shouldn't either. Just because you get knocked down, don't give up because you can still make money. I've still paid bills with my crypto. I've still bought things. I got Christmas presents. I was able to get my son birthday gifts and this, that, and the other, and do all sorts of stuff because of crypto. So it's just because you get screwed a little bit.
And if you play the lottery, you have no room to talk. Just sit down and shut up.
If you have any vice that you spend, if you smoke cigarettes, you still have no room to talk. That's a vice.
If you go to the casino because you think you're going to get rich one day, you lost.
I guarantee you spent more money in cigarettes in the past year than I spent in crypto. Guaranteed. Alcohol, anything. You shoes, pills. I don't care what you do. You bought more of it and spent more money. If you have
a bad habit, you spent crypto more than he spent on crypto.
But I will tell you, I guarantee none of that alcohol, cigarettes, or shoes earned you any money. Did it? I invest my money. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, but I invest my money.
And we're not talking about shoe collectors. We're just talking about people that have to have like 20 pairs of shoes and only two are their favorite.
Yeah, you got $1 million. You want to waste your money on shit. That's your prerogative. I'm talking about the people that are poor and waste their money. Because you've seen those memes where you see the one that's called poor person. It's some dude wearing bling bling or whatever shit. And you see rich person, this guy wearing black basketball shorts and a T-shirt.
Right. How many times have you seen
Celebrities?
Walking around.
Adam Sandler specifically.
Yeah, Adam Sandler.
That's
That's
a big
what I was
one.
trying to think of. Like, look at almost any public picture he has. He's not dressed up in some $10,000 jacket, wearing $50,000 worth of jewelry and $1,200 shoes.
That shit
He's got
doesn't.
a T-shirt, some basketball shorts, and some sneakers on.
It doesn't matter. They're fun. I like to look good, dress up every now and then. But
yeah, we're not saying don't go out and enjoy yourself.
Enjoy yourself.
But don't spend fucking 75%
when you don't have.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, you really shouldn't be doing too many extracurricular things if you make under $25,000 a year.
Right. Like invest is what you should be doing. You want to waste your money on something, invest in something. Don't even do it in crypto. Go invest in stocks or lottery or
invest in your own business.
Gold,
anything.
Own business yourself. An invention, a book, art. You want to talk about art? NFTs, man. NFTs, like
I'm trying.
He's working on this.
It's so technical.
And these guys that I'm working with now, Mad Scientist 3D Good, these guys are on point. Scienceverse.us. Yeah, look up these guys. These guys have made some of the most amazing shit. I've been posting on my Twitter, and in fact, if you go and right now you've made it this far into the show, and you go to my Twitter. And you comment
BabyJesus816.
BabyJesus816. And you comment.
All the links are in the description.
On the most recent NFT post I posted with the Lamborghini, you'll see it's a green Lamborghini. You can't miss it. If you post on the green Lamborghini, what should we? A keyword. Give me a keyword. Go to my Lambo post and post
Goku.
Goku. Go to my Lambo post on Twitter, BabyJesus816, and post Goku on the Lambo post. I will talk these guys into giving you a free NFT. I don't know which one it is, and if they, for whatever reason, don't, I'll do it myself because I've been given some free shit from them. I know they will. They're really good guys, but this is some promotion. I'm trying to get their name out there because these are really good dudes I've been working with. Lambo post, BabyJesus816 on Twitter. Go post the word Goku under there. I'm going to get him to send you a free NFT. Guarantee I'll get this shit done.
Absolutely. And that seems to be where it's going is NFTs. It's really popular because it's just digital art. Yep. And they're starting to make ways, specific picture frames, hell, you can even get a necklace and display your NFT.
Eminem bought one.
Yeah.
Eminem bought a Bored Ape for over $300,000 fucking dollars. Look it up. NFTs, the concept behind NFTs didn't originally start as art, just the same concept as YouTube didn't originally start as a video channel, it was a dating service. NFTs started as just a place, it was a company, I read it earlier, it was a place where you could just kind of create your own coin, essentially. It was a free contract mode where you could post your own stuff. And it became, the first technical art NFT was that Beepo or Bopo or the little frog meme thing that everybody's seen around it here, beep beep or whatever the shit is thing. It became the first NFT in like 2018.
Yeah.
And
speaking of which, I was just reading where Eminem actually mentioned crypto back in his song "Not Alike" in 2018.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. And so that's why NFT started, and then it became, and then the punks came out. Is what really set it off. The crypto punks, I think is what it is. NFT punks or something like that. And then, of course, it's just evolved into this nowadays. And now what's really cool about the companies that are, coming out, like Scienceverse.us, they are adapting use cases into their NFT. So some of them in the future could be used for something. They're going to, adapt them into, well, they're going to have a marketplace, and I don't want to give anything away because they haven't put anything out yet. But they're adaptable into things in the future. So make sure you check them out, Scienceverse.us. And speaking, we're just going to transverse into this because it's the NFT talk. Next week at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, again on my Twitter. There's already 1,000 people like this, but anybody who has made it this far into my video, I'm going to be a co-host on a Twitter AMA for Pi NFT Marketplace, talking about NFTs and cryptocurrency. So this is pretty exciting. I don't know how many people are actually going to see this, but it would be cool to up my brand name. I'm trying to increase my brand awareness at this point. So the name BabyJesus is being passed around. So I'm very excited. I'm sure not a lot of people in my circle will hear this, but most of my friends will probably hear this if they're awake at that morning of the hour. Because it is actually it's like 3 p.m. General Mountain Time plus 3 or 1 or whatever. Whatever. But it's just exciting. They approached me, asked me to do this, and I'm representing myself. I don't represent anybody. I'm a free agent. And I'm really excited. So it's just really cool because I don't know what they're going to ask. I don't consider myself an expert, but I do seem to know things. I'm not rich yet, but my knowledge is vast. So it's like I'm like a poor Elon. I have concepts and inspirations, and I have a very wide circle. My circle is widening.
Again, that's how he gets in on all of these projects. He's obviously, if we're telling you, don't friggin' do all this crazy stuff. If you make under $25,000 a year, neither one of us are in that bracket, or we're exactly in that bracket.
Yeah, I
we're
make
definitely
less
under
than
$25,000.
Yeah, way less than that. But again, like we were saying, we don't buy the bling. We don't buy the thing. Now, he doesn't buy crypto either, but he doesn't buy anything except for RC stuff.
Yeah, I race RC cars, so it's not like I just collect them or something like that.
That's his side hustle.
That's what I do. And
he
actually,
buys and sells
I
stuff.
buy and sell RC cars. Did really good before that whole under 20 thing happened. So yeah, and actually, I'm going to try to get really back into that this year because again, it was going really good. There was actually I reached a point where I was like, I'm making money, like. Hey!
Especially
but I didn't notice because I just immediately reinvest, and that's what you got to do when you make money. You got to reinvest.
Reinvest the money. Don't just take that money and go out and buy a watch,
right?
Or a Gucci bag, or
I didn't make $5,000 selling RC cars and then go buy me a $5,000 chain. I bought another set of RC cars, fixed them up, sold them.
You can look this up because there's that guy that traded from a toothpick to a house. You can look up this story. The dude traded, no money involved, traded from a toothpick or a paperclip to a house. One of the two, something like that. Something really ridiculous. A staple. I think it was a paperclip. But that's how you do it.
That's it.
You want something in this world, you got to hustle for it. You can't. Any of you lazy.
I keep seeing this shirt on Facebook, and I don't know if it's trying to tell me something or it just knows what I'm thinking. But on the back of it says, "Nobody owes you shit."
Nope.
Nobody.
Nope.
Not a single soul.
No.
And I think we've really lost this in the new age because since everybody gets a participation trophy, they feel like, oh, I showed up, I should get something. Nah, sit the hell down.
Nope.
Shut up.
Nope.
And do something about it.
I got a participation trophy, but because of my name, I didn't even get it handed to me. I got none of it. And in second grade, you want to talk about devastating, but did I get to go and cry and complain on Instagram about my feelings? No. You suck it the fuck up, and then you go home and you play with your G.I. Joes. And that's what I did, because who gives a crap at the end of the day about a damn ribbon? So stop your whining, get off your ass and do something, and then maybe you'd be surprised at what kind of things could happen in your life when you put forth a little effort. I always say be a river. Don't be a pond. Ponds grow fungus and mold and get stagnant and old. If you are a river, you're constantly flowing, redirecting, you're changing, you're adapting, you're staying fresh and clean. I mean, you might have to move a dead body every now and then, but that's just a river. And as a river, you take on that responsibility. So just don't be an asshole. I think that's the moral of the story. DBDA. DBAA. Don't be an asshole. Yeah, DBAA. What are you laughing at?
Oh, you're don't be an asshole. Also, even though I do invest in myself and buy and sell stuff, and actually we're probably gonna try this again. We started throwing around the idea of buying and selling resale pallets.
Yeah, that's a good racket right there.
it went a little slow, and then again, everybody needed their money for toilet paper and meats and stuff.
Yeah.
So they stopped buying
we did
knickknacks
good
and shit. We sell the shit out of these 60-minute wall timers. I don't know.
Somebody out there watching bought one of my wall timers.
I don't know why that is the biggest seller, but just General Electric 60-minute wall timers are just killing the market right now.
But we did good. I did good until I went to the wrong location. So once I get my vehicle situation taken care of, and then I go back to buying pallets, I know where to go. Because I'm all about the side hustle. Because if you are working a 9 to 5, I promise you will never be rich. You need a side hustle. And I'm not talking about a gambling machine. I'm not talking about lottery tickets. Something that could make you money. I mean, I guess if you want to go to the casino.
Now, there's a smart way to play the lottery. I don't remember.
And there's a smart way to gamble.
The smartest way to gamble, if you're going to go into a casino, take a set amount of money, leave your debit cards at home.
Oh, for the
don't
love of
bring
God,
anything
do not
else.
bring.
Leave your checkbook, all that shit.
ID and cash. That's all you need.
ID and cash. That's all you need. And when you run out, you go the hell home. If you go in with $1,000 and you make it to 50, leave. Just leave. You're not going to make $150,000.
No.
You done already hit. Get the hell out of there. Come back another day. And I'm not talking about tomorrow. Give it a week or so.
Yeah.
Because and obviously we're not talking to experienced gamblers. They know how the system works.
Yeah.
But you're not going to win $1 million in 1 week going back every day.
And when I say I do crypto, I don't buy every day. I'm not a day trader. I have not gotten good enough at that yet. I don't have enough money to do that at this point. But I am reading about it, or I'm talking to people, or I'm in a conversation, or I'm connected to this person, or that's how I got involved in this pie thing, and that's how I found out that this coin, and that's why I'm an admin in this group, is because I follow the cookie crumbs that lead me towards the limelight. And that's what everybody needs to do with whatever you're into. If you're into making music, follow your cookie. People have told me about their music shit, and they don't do anything about it. And then they're still talking about stuff they did 4 years ago. Like, if you want to do something, do something.
Matter of fact, I won't even have to say his name, but I'm going to start saying it. We used to know this really, weird, annoying dude, cool guy, but he was just very socially awkward. We kind of had an underlying feeling that maybe he had some kind of mental issue or something like that, but never told us. Definitely never knew when to leave. But he was
got it now.
He was really talented.
Oh my God, this guy was
really
so
talented.
In such an artistic way.
And
it's
honestly,
he's so, what is it, right brain?
I guess so. I think it was just his social ineptness is what really killed it. But the whole point of bringing him up is even he had a website. He had a website where all his art was. And I don't know if he ever sold anything or not. Definitely didn't come off as the wealthy type where I make money on my art type. But it was really good.
And he didn't need to sell it at that point. You spend the first 4 to 5 years just getting your name out there because, there's 7 billion people on the planet.
Right.
To get noticed.
What do you think it's going to take you to get your art in an art gallery that Christina Aguilera is going to?
Out of 7 billion people, and you got, 300 celebrities, 400 celebrities, 500 celebrities?
Oh, there's probably more than that. I think about that, outside of, I feel like if you are in the public eye in any way, you're a celebrity. So that's my definition of a celebrity. I understand that it may actually be different.
There's levels.
But if more than 100,000 people know about you, you're a celebrity to me.
Yeah.
Period.
So there you go. Athletes. So if we throw all of them in there, what do you think there is? 1 million celebrities?
Maybe.
2 million? We'll give it 2 million.
Because you got to think about all the things that we don't care about. I don't watch college games,
soccer,
stuff,
polo,
any of that stuff. So imagine how many of those people are really big. I mean, and then, the actresses from Europe and stuff like that. We don't
Bollywood is bigger than Hollywood.
Yeah. So I'm
2
sure
million,
there's a bunch of them
3 million. We'll even give it 7 million because that's a good number to go off of 7 billion. That's still 1/1000th of the Earth population. You get that? To become into that category, the odds are 1 in 1,000. And that's even if my numbers are correct. Because there's probably not 7 million celebrities on the planet. I bet you it's closer to a few 100,000.
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably right around 1 million. I would have to argue. Again, going with my definition of celebrity. Like if
Is this a Googleable thing?
yeah, let's see.
How many celebrities
I'll look up the definition.
there in the world? Oh, see, 1,772,453.
There you go.
Well, that was as of 2015. Hold on. Damn, that's why do they do Google? You need to fix your shit. Why did they do that? They give you an article that's 7 years old as the top result. Let's go to news. More reason. No. I don't know. 2009. What's the celebrities in Wikipedia? That's 2010. As of 2021. Here we go. What's the percentage of? That's not even going to be a correct answer. What is going on here? Oh, well, whatever. Obviously, Google has no idea. But as of 2015, there was 1.7 million.
I'll take it. We'll just round it down to 1 million. Easily.
We'll go 2 million. We'll go up because it's 7 years ago. So there's got to be a lot more than that.
Oh yeah, I mean, because again, if you want to go with my definition of famous, it's more than 100,000 people know you. How many 100,000 plus profiles do you think are on Instagram,
Right.
Twitter, that aren't mainstream?
I consider a celebrity somebody that gets paid for essentially everything they do in the public eye.
Right. And I mean, that
might be
I'll agree with that because that's all it takes to make you a professional at anything is you get paid for
if you're getting paid for your image, you are a celebrity. That's what a celebrity is. They get paid for what they are.
And I mean, that does include YouTubers because obviously they're making ad revenue off the fact that people watch their videos. And
I don't count the 15-year-old girls on TikTok, though, that are making money for their shit. I don't count that because you're just shaking your fake little titties. And you're not a celebrity. You're not doing anything.
They think they do though.
You're not a celebrity. You're meat for a predator is what you are. You are chum in a bucket for a shark. And that sucks. That
you brought this up a bit
at the very end. Your parents are garbage for allowing you to do this shit.
I seen something like that on Facebook, I think it was, but it was about something, or no, it was on TikTok. Somebody left a very vulgar comment and then commented below that basically what you just said. And they're like, oh, hell no, we can't talk about what you just said because of what you said up there that was extremely inappropriate. I'm like, you ever heard of shock value?
Yeah.
Like, would you have listened to him at all?
Yeah.
If you would have just left the one comment, you would have started reading the first sentence and then scrolled on.
Yep. That's what most celebrities anymore, most celebrities are shock value. I mean, speaking of like the things from Fraggle Rock, those things are just garbage.
Hey, they are killing the car community because somebody brought up the fact that they were driving around this little Power Wheel in their big-ass mansion. They started singing about car manufacturers, and everybody's just like, no, we're done. We're selling these. We're not doing it anymore. They did not just ruin this for us. But the fact that those people can become famous, that should tell you that it's even easier nowadays for you to go somewhere. You just got to put in the effort.
Right.
I was eating a lollipop today that was originally created by an 8-year-old because I don't know the full story, but basically they went to a bank. The bank's got lollipops. The kid's like, Mom, I want a lollipop. And they're like, no, it's terrible for your teeth. And they said, well, why don't they make lollipops that are good for your teeth? And boom, I'm eating their lollipop. However many years later, that was just a story, so I'm sure she's probably like 31 by now.
That's
or some
awesome.
shit like that. But
That's awesome.
I mean,
I've
never even heard of these before in my life, and here they are.
It starts with an idea. I've been trying to invent things since I was 13 years old. I got proof of that.
My man's got fucking notebooks, on portfolios, on binders. You go back, watch this series.
Oh, yeah.
It's somewhere. He pulls all out his notebooks on his certain ideas.
Go look at all our dreams and aspirations in the first like 20
we were
episodes.
talking about that right before the show. We're like, dude, how depressing would it be to go watch like the first year of our shows and how we're talking about we're gonna do this.
That was the end of
we're gonna do that.
2019.
And I
Everything
mean,
was looking good.
It's not like we failed. It's just hasn't either come to fruition or wasn't our track to be on.
Still the same plan.
And sometimes you're just not meant to go certain places, but
Not
that
yet.
doesn't mean you don't have a purpose.
We all got it. And if you keep grinding, you will find it. So, you guys, if you made it this far, remember the whole Lamborghini thing. There's a secret in there. Make sure you find that. Find the information. I will get you a free thing if you can do that. You guys have been great. I'm so glad to be back. We appreciate you for joining us. If you made it here, you are definitely part of our community. Make sure you like, subscribe, and join us next time.
Again, please tell us how the quality was. Obviously, we're going to check it on ourselves, but we want to make sure that the majority is seeing the same thing that we're seeing.
You can hear us well. You can hear him well.
Oh yeah, we'll be back. I'll watch it later.
I'll make sure I don't cough next time so much. I apologize for that.
Again, he doesn't have the bad juju thing. It's just curricular activities.
The new Alexa disease, apparently. So, but anyway, we will see you guys next week. Make sure you get your crypto on. Join the Twitter space, BabyJesus816. You will be join the
on
AMA.
everything. TikTok, all that stuff.
All of it. Instagram,
it's in the description.
the Telegram, all of
the
it.
description.
You guys have been great. Thank you for being here. And remember, the only you need to be is you.
And along with fulfilling your dreams, live it fully every day.
You guys have been great. We will see you next week. Peace.
Peace.
You have to push it and push it.
Yeah, again, I'm working on this in the background. But we'll see you guys. Bye.